Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101. It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Kicking with your host, Christopher Boykin.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast, where culture meets purpose. I'm your host, Chris, of course, and today we're joined by a U.S. Army veteran. He's also a law student and founder of the Frazier Brand. Antwan Frazier, welcome to the show. Welcome to how you've been doing today, good sir.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing good today, sir. And yourself?
Fantastic. For the people who discovering you for the first time in your brand, can you give them an intro of yourself and your career? Of course, I plugged to some things, but just so they can kind of get a little intro on where you come from to where you're at now, what's to come.
I spent 24 years in the United States Army. As I was getting out the Army, I wanted a challenge, and the challenge was doing a clothing brand. And what we do at the Frazier Brand is we put inspirational and motivational sayings on our clothing, and our slogan is "Remain humble, stay hungry."
That's perfectly segue. You actually alluded to now, you're U.S. Army veteran, and now you're actually in law school, which I think is amazing. By the way, that's a very powerful transition. How did your military experience shape the way you think about leadership and this discipline in itself?
It was a crash course. As you go through all those years, you learn different styles of leadership, and then you have to adapt and evolve to what actually helps you become a good leader.
Perfect segue. Does that mindset, how does that mindset show up in how you run your brand and your company? Do you kind of run it military style? Is it structured the same way? Any kind of similarities?
In a way, yes, but I kind of get into that when you're doing a business, you kind of have that doubt. So that's where I'm struggling with, getting that doubt out. Like military, you don't doubt, you just perform. You just
perform.
Do it. So yeah.
That's beautiful. The Frazier brand in itself it's not just clothing. I think we want to make sure we drive that message home. Your slogan, I love the slogan, "Remain humble, stay hungry." What does that really mean to you personally?
We want people to understand, like, to always remain humble in the journey that they're on. But at the same time, stay hungry. That means never be content as to where you are at in life, and always strive for more.
Beautiful segue. When someone puts one of your hoodies or tees on, brother, how do you want them to feel about themselves? Is it a sense of pride and encouragement and inspiration you want them to carry and keep in mind?
Yes, I want them just to inspire themselves. Like, everybody has a dream, everybody has goals, and sometimes in life gets in the way, and we want them to know, like, you're never too old to pursue your dreams or goals in life.
That's fantastic, man. You got some big things coming up I want to talk to you about, including the Courage Is Contagious hoodie, this new drop that you're working on. You also got some fleece shorts and some humble shorts coming as well. What inspired this new wave of design and this new literally wave of new creative clothing that's to come?
I wanted to think outside the box, and I noticed with the Courage Is Contagious, we kind of gave people a preview, and it's kind of like taking on a life of its own. Everybody loves the hand stitching on it, so it's different. So people haven't seen it. That it's kind of big, but they haven't seen it like that. So now people are saying, like, I'm already getting orders for it. So I was like, okay, we hit a home run with this one. But
okay,
to be honest, I sat on that for 6 months. I've had that design for 6 months, and timing is everything.
Wow, ain't that funny? When the least thing you expect me to hit, you're like, what in the world?
Yeah,
I tell you, that is so funny, man. You said that you love leadership, of course, and creativity. For someone listening right now who feels stuck, I want to kind of give them some type of encouragement. What's one leadership lesson you learned that that potentially changed your life that you can share with someone?
Don't be afraid to ask for help when you get stuck.
That's good. That's good. That's real good, brother. Especially in this climate, this day of time right now. My goodness. Oh my goodness. How do you stay creative and fresh on new designs? And anyway, do you have any kind of resources and tools that you look through to kind of spark interest on you and creativity for you?
I use like stuff like Canvas. I have two daughters, 10 and 12. So
Mm-hmm.
they're starting to get into that creative mode, and they'll show me things. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. So it's just like even friends too, they'll like throw ideas at me, then we'll do a mock up and see how it looks, and then we just go from there. So like I try not to be the only voice in the room. I invite people to come sit at the table because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know everything, and you might have an idea that I've never thought of before.
Wow. Are you big on working with collaborations and people and influencers and things of that nature? Are you big on that kind of content and affiliated marketing, any kind of thing of that where you can get the brand out into the hands of other customers as well? People can help you promote and push the brand?
Yes, that's the next step. Actually, last night I was going through a thing, looking at different influencers, trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out who best matched the brand, the value of what
Mm.
the brand is going for.
Nice. Any events or any kind of things coming up? I know it's early in 2026, and where everything's kind of just slowly laying out. January is that kind of foundation month for you. Any kind of thing that we can foresee? I know we talked about the shorts, we talked about the drop. Any type of events coming up, maybe down the line, vending opportunities, pop ups,
Um,
anything of that nature?
yeah, we just recently applied to do a pop up at USC out here in LA. So hopefully, if that comes through, then that will be amazing for us
Yeah.
to do it at the college and kind of get that college crowd into it too.
Nice. What makes the Frazier brand different, and from your opinion, from any other motivational clothing brand out there? I know your background and your expertise and the niche touch that you put on, but for those listeners who are intrigued about the product, the website, and they want to kind of get involved, and we can bring it home to them and convince them, what would you say that makes this clothing brand different from everybody else?
Um, I'll I'll say what all the people have told me because they say when they see the Fraser brand, they see me. So
Ah, that's good.
and that's the difference. I think when you see other clothing brands, you're like I'll say something like Nike. Nike doesn't is Nike when you see Phil Knight, do you see Nike? It's like you kind of don't see that. And
Yeah, I see.
with me, everybody's like, no. When we see certain clothing you guys do, that's you. That's who you are. So it's kind of a nice compliment to get that from people.
Perfectly said it, man. If people want to support, collaborate, or rock the brand, where should they go to, brother? Website, Instagram. Where should you point these listeners to rock the brand and support the brand?
Uh, they can go to our Instagram page at the Fraser Brand on Instagram, and then on there there's a link to take you to the website if you want to check out some of our merchandise. Probably by the end of this month we'll have everything new pictures up there for the new merchandise that's going to be coming out in February.
Perfectly said it. Antwan Frazier, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, brother, for joining us for this episode of Stardom. The U.S. Army veteran, the law student, education is a must. My brother's still thriving and empowering himself behind the boards as well as being the CEO, running the company. And once again, the founder of the Frazier brand. Thank you for joining us at Stardom. Stay humble, stay hungry, and stay blessed. We'll see you guys next week with another dope episode just like this.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.